And we are live. Good evening, everyone. Or should I say good afternoon, good morning, or good night, depending from where you're tuning in from. My name is Nipun Sharma of NS Sports TV, and this is episode 2, sorry, episode 6, season 2 of the Football for Thought podcast. Right now it's just myself. If people want to join, I have sent the link out into all my groups. So please join if you want. I can have a panel of up to 6 people. So yeah, good what a week of football it's been. Chelsea beating AC Milan 3-0 in the Champions League. Liverpool beating Rangers 2-0. Tottenham getting a draw against Frankfurt. Arsenal beating... Oh, God. Who did they beat? Yeah, Bodo. And Man United beating Nicosia in the Europa League. So, a good week for the British teams in Europe. Well, I mean Premier League teams because Celtic and Rangers lost. But yeah, and as for the Premier League, the game currently going on, it's currently 1-1 in a Midlands derby. Aston Villa versus Nottingham Forest. So yeah, that's an interesting game. So yeah, let's read out one of the comments. Big up Eugene. Hope you're doing well. Hi everyone. Big up Levy out. Yeah, big up to you, Eunice. Go subscribe to his channel, everyone, if you haven't already. 4-0. See! Wait. Who? Are you talking about Hull City or Man City? Because I know you support 2 teams. Big up, Max. Max, join. I'll send you the link. Right. Copy. Yeah, we want to join. Yeah, Southampton. I think a lot of people expected them to go down this season. Yep, Chelsea doing well. Harry Potter's at the wheel. Quidditch ball is in full effect. Big up, have hope for that reference, by the way. So yeah, Max, I sent you the link if you want to join. So yeah, comments. Talk to me. What was your most convincing result of the week of the football week? Champions League and well, of all competitions, Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, and obviously Premier League. Yep, we are doing well. Come on. So, big up yourself, Manny. Okay, no worries, no worries. Big up yourself though. Everyone. I don't know who you're live with right now, but I was told that Kenny Ken is on there as well. But yeah, go subscribe to whoever is live. And big up yourself, Manny, Kenny Ken, and all the real ones out there. Looks like it'll just be a solo stream. If I don't, I'll end the stream at 30 minutes if I don't get anyone else on. Before that. Yeah, Arsenal beating the absolute shit out of Liverpool. We don't know. Are Liverpool finished? I think, in a way, they are. Klopp has his 7th season syndrome. So, big up yourself, Chelsea Dan. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, just sorting my headset out quickly, brother. Sort my headset out.
Okay, no worries. Take your time.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, how was work?
I didn't have work today.
Oh, you didn't?
No, today was my day
Oh.
off. That's why I'm doing a podcast.
What do you think of the game for tomorrow?
I'm actually worried. I'm not gonna lie. Look.
I tell you, I see a bit of 3-1 win to us for tomorrow, buddy.
Oh God! Look. It's AC. It's the stadium.
Yeah.
We
I think we'll do the same formation tomorrow, buddy. I think we'll do the same formation tomorrow. But I think Chalobah will be playing, and I think Zakaria will be playing tomorrow. Yeah, take Milan.
The thing is, did you hear the comments Tomori made though?
No, I haven't. What's been said? A lot of people are telling me about this, but I haven't really been into the details about Tomori, what he was saying.
He said we were without our best players.
Is it?
Yeah. They said they'll see a different.
Mm. But did not Tomori have his best players out at Stamford Bridge when we beat him 3-0? That
He
makes
was in
sense.
the squad, but they didn't have Mike Maynan, who was a big miss for them.
Yeah. Man. We'll wait and see tomorrow, isn't it? We'll wait and see
Theo
tomorrow.
Hernandez will be back.
And Hernandez, I think a lot of people said that Hernandez didn't play against us last Tuesday, but he did. And he didn't do nothing.
Did he? Are you on your phone or your laptop?
I'm on my phone, buddy. I'm on my phone.
Oh, we're both phone streaming, are we?
Yeah, I haven't got the right setup for the stuff. What I've done, OG's bought the stuff for me. So I told me to get what he ain't bought it. Tell me what stuff to get. So I bought it on Amazon, and I'm just waiting for it to come through the post. But I've been doing it on my phone for a minute because my laptop, like so charged, I haven't really set up my laptop, so I just came back out. Richie's just been out, so I'm just came back in. So I thought I'd come and join, say hello to you quickly.
Nice. Yeah, Liverpool did lose over the weekend. That's a big talking point as well. Yeah, it is happening. It is happening. I was just on my. I was just streaming solo for a few minutes.
Oh, Liverpool yesterday, man. What's going on with them? What is actually going on with Liverpool? They're not the same what they was last season.
I don't know. They've just fallen off a cliff.
I tell you, not going to be a shame for a while. Not now. Since they got rid of Sadio Mane, they're not a team what they used to be. Nunes, yeah, he scored yesterday, but I don't think he'd be a good striker. For Liverpool,
Nunes really should have not done that celebration.
Yes. Did you see it? What that? Well, I posted the what? Yeah. Was he doing that for his team?
A real mug now, isn't he? He's looking like a real mug, isn't he now?
Yeah. It's hilarious, man. Everyone's talking about it. Nupin. Everyone's talking about it, bro. Literally talking about him. Why would you do that face when you score against Arsenal? And then the next minute you get beat by Arsenal 3-2. Was he doing it against the Liverpool fans that aren't crying because we lost 3-2, or was he doing it just trying to take the piss out of Arsenal when he scored?
Probably trying to take the piss out of Arsenal. I mean, let's be real. A lot of teams like to take the piss out of Arsenal.
Yeah, true. Do you think Arsenal will win it this season?
Arsenal will win what?
You reckon they'll win the Premier League this season?
No! Fuck no! I'm sorry.
Thank you. I'm glad someone said that and all. They're on a good start with 9 games, but they ain't going to stay there for long.
Look, we all know how the elephant got up there, but we all know it'll crash. Have you heard that phrase?
Yes.
We don't know how an elephant got on a tree, but it will eventually come crashing down.
Yes, I've heard of that. Yes, I've heard of that.
Because I'm telling you, these Arsenal fans are so unbearable at this point.
It's hilarious, mate. It is hilarious. And I'm thinking Arsenal are picking it up. Then they're top of the Premier League, they're going to win the league. Oh, man. I just don't.
You're right. You're right. We can't. And that's the annoying thing about it.
I'm not, mate. I'm not taking the piss out of Arsenal. You're doing all right for a minute, yeah. But you're playing teams that are struggling, like Tottenham struggling. You played Liverpool struggling.
Oh, come on, no. I'm not hearing that from the Tottenham one. They beat Tottenham at their ground every single year.
Yes, yeah, true, actually, true. But Liverpool are struggling, and come on, mate. If Liverpool had their team, like best team, midfielders and they've played at their best, right? You would have got hammered by
No,
Liverpool.
they had Thiago was playing. Salah was playing. I don't know. They had pretty much their best team out.
Yeah, but Alexander-Trent is useless this season.
Oh my God, he is not a defender.
Thank you.
I'm telling you right now, he is not a defender.
Yeah, even the midfielder and all, he should be a ball boy. He should be a water boy.
He is. If he is a midfielder, I mean, like he should be Henderson's replacement in midfield, in my opinion. What they should do, I know they won't do it because they're stupid. They should go out, buy a right back in the summer.
Yeah.
And then move Trent to midfield. Simple.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, in opinion, but he can't play midfield at all. When the last time he played midfield, Jay, he couldn't do good in midfield. If he can't defend at right wing back and he can't defend at midfield, then what other position you should put him at?
Yeah. Now the numbers are starting to go up. 3 people. Before it was just 1 and then 0. Come on.
All the Liverpool fans think that Alexander-Trent's better than Reece James. No chance. No chance. What would you say, Lupin?
I think Reece James is clear.
But with Arsenal, yeah, they've got like big clubs to play against. They've got Man City to play next, and they've got Chelsea to play next. And do you think they'll come along and just try to destroy Man City and Chelsea? I don't think so.
Oh, I don't think they'll beat Man City. I'll be honest with you. Oh God, they have our number, don't they? I mean, it's so annoying, but they have our number.
But we've got the best team. We've got the best team this season.
Man City have the best team.
Yeah, so we got the best centre backs this season compared to Man City centre backs. They've got like Joel Cancelo and Carl Walker, yeah. But Armando and Stones and Diop and Laporte, they're not even really good centre backs. I don't really know that well.
Yeah, Mr. B for Life shares a comment saying, a shame about the Brighton player Mwepu having to retire at just 24 years old.
Yeah, did you hear about that?
I did. I mean, best of luck in your retirement, mate. You have the world at your feet.
Yeah, not good about his leg, innit?
Right. Let me just go. Definitely. Yeah, man. I hope so too, Manny.
Hey, Manny, is Manny texting you on your stream while he's on the stream at Tony?
No. He's in the comments.
Yeah. He's still on Tony's stream, isn't he? Talking on live to Tony's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Manny. So he's talking through that. Hey, Manny, if you can hear me, tell Tony, to tell him from me, right, that if he Nikita, the striker for you, scoring 2 goals, gonna score those goals in the Premier League for the big backups, man. He's having a laugh because Nikita, right? How many goals can he score? Nikita, he can score about 3 or 5 goals every season. I understand if you're scoring 25 goals every 2 seasons, if Arsenal don't strengthen, like I'm saying, if Arsenal don't strengthen in January, man, they ain't going to be title challengers. No chance.
They're still pretenders, in my opinion.
You reckon?
They're pretenders.
Because if they don't buy, as I'm saying, like Newbin, if they don't buy players in this January to strengthen their squad, though, I don't think they'll be title challengers.
I don't think they're challenging for the league anyway.
A lot of Arsenal fans think they're going to win it, though, don't they?
Who?
Tony. Manny don't. Manny's clearly common sense, well legend, like him. He doesn't. But there's a lot of Arsenal fans. I've got my mate Dean. He's an Arsenal fan. He thinks they're going to win the title. My brother-in-law Luke. He's an Arsenal fan, but he doesn't think there could be title challengers. My mate Matthew. He goes he watches every Arsenal game every week, and he's just picking it up, saying they're going to win the title this season.
It's going to be amazing when it comes crashing.
Come crashing down. Yep. I know what you're saying, bro. I know what you're saying. Yeah, so what do you think will be the score tomorrow then, Newpen? Of Chelsea and AC Milan, bro. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you think will be the score tomorrow?
Oh my god. I'm going to do a head and half prediction. My head says it's going to be a 3-1 crashing. It's going to be... My head says 3-1 AC Milan. My heart, however, says 1-0 Chelsea.
Look, you think we'll be a 3-1 thrashing because we battered them at Stamford Bridge? I think we'll do it, man.
They didn't have their full team. Let's be real.
Of course they did, man. They did have their full team out.
Let's take a look at their... I'm gonna go... my face is gonna disappear again because
right.
Because I'm on my phone. But let's take a look at their lineup.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I think they probably had one or two players out at AC Milan, but Reece James has not Leo any day. We got Reece James playing for us. Yeah. Chalobah's playing. He's been playing really good. I think AC Milan had their full good squad out, but apart from, I think Hernandez was there, man. I think he was playing that day. It just didn't show up. I think he got subbed off. But I know this could be a good game at their club, but I think we'll beat them, man. I think we'll beat them 2-0. 2-0 or it'll be a 2-1. But I think we'll keep another clean sheet against them tomorrow, man. Oh, God, man. Where's OG at? Where's OG and Jules? I thought they said they'll be joining, didn't they? Yo, chat, what do you think of the Chelsea? If you're there, yeah, what do you think will be the score of Chelsea AC Milan? Come on, man.
I already said it's going to be a 3-1. I said my heart says it's going to be a 2-1 Chelsea win.
I think we'll win. I think we'll keep a clean sheet tomorrow night. I think we'll win that. We'll beat them. Because we dominate them at Stamford Bridge, see, and if we do it at their ground, then we'll win. Aubameyang will score again. Sterling will score. Pulisic, if Pulisic plays, I think he'll score.
Right.
I think I'm not sure, man. I'm not gonna big it up, man. But I think My prediction is going to be a 2-0 win for tomorrow night's game. Because we need 3 points. Because if we win tomorrow, it shows that will definitely, and if we beat Salzburg afterwards, it shows that we'll definitely qualify for the next round Champions League. Yeah, man. Newpen. Anyway, guys, hit the like button on Newpen's channel, please, man. He's the top legend. Nice to meet you. I might get go get ready, go to sleep because I've got to be up early for work in the morning, Newpen, man. So I'm getting tired, bro. But thanks for letting me join, buddy. On that, and hopefully I'll speak to you tomorrow. Are you doing anything tomorrow? Are you going to be doing this tomorrow?
Not sure.
Yeah. The preview, like if you do the preview after the result game, like the player ratings, I'll come and jump in, mate. And that. I'm just tired, but I can't stop yawning because I'm dead. Sorry, man. really busy. But
I might end up cutting the stream short as well since no one joined.
I think OG's his internet's been playing up because he was on the show earlier and he was keeping freezing. I'm not sure if he's froze or not, but like his internet's playing up, crashing. Yeah, but I think the Chelsea AC Milan game tomorrow. We'll wait and see tomorrow the start. I reckon we'll win. The prediction will be 2-0 to us because we've got a big game on Saturday against Aston Villa, haven't we? On Saturday, so I think he'll rest players. Hopefully, N'Golo Kante will be back for the game against Aston Villa. I'm not sure why he ain't playing tomorrow because he ain't injured. He's been training and he's proper warmed up. How can we see it? I don't get how can we see it hasn't travelled. How can we see it? And there's another player hasn't travelled. How can we see it? I know. Yeah, Fofana. I know Fofana's out injury. Two players have haven't travelled for Chelsea for tomorrow's game. I know N'Golo Kante, and there's someone else I can't remember who else. Hakim Ziyech, N'Golo Kante, Hakim Ziyech, and there's another player. I can't remember who it is. But we'll see. We'll probably see the result for tomorrow's game and that. So.
Right. Anyway, before you go, would you mind us quickly doing the predictions for like the Premier League and Champions League and stuff?
Well, before I go do that, I'll tell you the lineup I think Chelsea will be playing tomorrow. It'll be Mendy in goal, Koulibaly, Thiago Silva, Chalobah, and I think it'll be Reece James. I think he'll keep the Stella Cucurella. I think he'll keep Chilwell on. It'll be Kovacic, Sakuraya. Hopefully Sakuraya could get a game. If not, it'll be Jorginho or Kovacic or Reece James. It'll be one of them two. Raheem Sterling, Aubameyang, and then I think it'll be Havertz or Pulisic, the starting lineup with Aubameyang. Then the predicted scores will be 2-0 Chelsea for tomorrow's game against AC Milan, or 3-1 to us. Out of them, 3-1 or 2-0. Then for the Aston Villa game, I'm not sure about the Aston Villa game. I reckon the Aston Villa game would be a 3-0 win for us on the Saturday against Aston Villa, the Chelsea game.
Big up.
Oh, big up, Oris. Nice meeting you, mate.
Yeah, not bad. Yourself?
Yeah, not bad, man. I only know you from David's stream. Yeah?
Yeah.
You're Man United support, innit, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, because David, I spoke to David last time and he thinks you're records that your team's going to win the Premier League this season, I started laughing.
Yeah, listen, David changed his mind now. He changed his mind. Now he's saying top 4. So David's he is crazy when it comes to predictions.
He only changed his mind because of Man City, because I told him that you'll get beat by Man City by 6 goals to nil, and then he goes, no, we'll beat Man City.
It's reality. It's fun, man. But I understand David's passion for the club, like, but we just have to be a bit more realistic. Like, it's too high expectation for our manager Eric Ten Hag. So I'm not expecting no leads in this season. It's gonna take time, anyways. But yeah.
Got a good result from Everton, didn't you? Got a good result from Everton, didn't you?
Huh?
They were lucky to beat Everton, didn't they, Sunday?
Not lucky. We deserved it. We deserved it. I think the Rashford one was a bit harsh. The Rashford goal was a bit harsh.
Nah, they deserved it. Everton I swear they only had like 1 shot on target.
1 shot. We dominated with possession, and for me, we controlled the midfield. Obviously, Casemiro. People were taking the mick out of him. So for me, he was one of our best performances. But listen, I'm not one of those that says we're gonna win, we're gonna do this and that. For me, I take it game by game. I'm not nipping. You're smiling, but for me now, I realize now it's a process and a project now. It's a process that United fans have to stick by. There's gonna be setbacks, obviously. There's gonna be some unexpected games that we're gonna lose, stuff like that.
I've sent Ollie the link so that he can gloat about Arsenal beating Liverpool.
Oh yeah, mate. Arsenal fans, listen.
Yeah.
But when they go to the Etihad, that's when reality hits them hard. When they go to the Etihad, so yeah, man. But yeah, you're a massive fan of Reece since you got proper.
Yeah, man. I'm not really. Yes, I actually am massive with Reece James.
He's better than Trent, anyways.
It's much better. Oh, thank you. Another person said he's better than Alexander Trent.
Have you guys seen it? It's gone Everton now. They photoshopped Maguire with Trent, so it's funny to see. Man. But Trent, I've always had my say. I've never said he's this and that. I've said he's cautious at defending. So listen, it is what it is, man. Liverpool in the mud.
Trent Alexander-Maguire,
By the way, Liverpool are not making top 4. I want to say this on your channel. Liverpool are not. I said it before. They are not making top 4, and I'm expecting Klopp to get sacked as well. So
I think he will.
Clip this, everyone. Clip what he just said.
What is that to clip? Even Chelsea done
Liverpool
agrees.
are not making top 4. Are you out of your mind?
They won't. Tottenham, Arsenal, Man United.
No. What I'm going to say, no, Liverpool in a bad form for a minute, right? I totally disagree. Right, Liverpool in a bad form for a minute, yeah. If they buy players in January, they'll finish top 4 this season.
Yeah, but you never know with the owners, like FSG, like they needed to send him. They panicked by Arthur, and then he got injured. He's now injured for 3 to 4 months. There, and Diaz, Klopp came out and said that he's not looking good for him. So they're actually missing our key players now, and they've got to see it.
You can't. Why are you celebrating that Diaz injury, man?
I'm not celebrating. I'm just saying their key players, they're getting injured now. They got to see next week. I'm expecting City to win 3-0. That's my prediction. City to win 3-0. And then
you're being kind. You're being kind to Liverpool by saying 3-0 City. I'm going fuck it. 6-0 City.
Oh, by the way, Chelsea then, yeah. I'm gonna ask you this about
bro.
He's not here anymore. I know he's not here anymore, but before when he was here, Thomas Tuchel, I mean, I've had my say. I've never, I don't rate him, but what were your thoughts on the Thomas Tuchel with Chelsea?
To be fair, mate, Thomas Tuchel shouldn't got sacked. Todd Burley did a dirty on him, but everyone expected that he was going to get sacked because Thomas Tuchel and Todd Burley didn't get on. There was a massive argument about the transfers where Todd Burley wanted Ronaldo. Thomas Tuchel knew sense he didn't want Ronaldo. We didn't want your floppy seconds Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo. So, but
I've had enough of Ronaldo. You can have him.
No, I don't want him. Arsenal will win now.
Keep him.
Arsenal.
Yeah, I know you got Broja, Nippon. I told you before about Broja.
We got Broja.
No, none of that. None of Viva Ronaldo. Mate.
We got Broja now. We got Broja and Aubameyang.
Bro, I've always
Right.
read Nippon. Don't lie. I've always read. Bro, I've come on your stream and say Roger needs to start into games, and if he
You're
does,
only saying that because you're Albanian.
No,
Come on, let's get it right.
No. I rate Broja. I've even said I'll take him ahead of Rashford. I've said it. And then,
If
Bro-
Broja wasn't
Broja-
Albanian, would you say the same thing? though?
yes, I would. It's not a bias. When I watch
I'm not being funny. Broja scored a goal against Wolverhampton, against a lower club, Wolverhampton. Yeah, don't admit Wolverhampton ain't been good this season, but I like to see Broja do it
there
inside.
is potential.
In there, and yes, he's quality on the pitch, but he didn't score goals when he came off for 30 minutes, and we ain't giving him a chance. Yeah, proper play the full game. But he scored a brilliant goal against Wolverhampton. But I would like to see it day in, day out.
And you need to start games. That's the thing, because he's coming. He's on.
Yes. And the thing is, Potter, right? He's doing the job what we are expecting him to do.
Yeah.
Right? He's doing good. He's won us two Premier League games, and he kept his clean sheet against AC Milan, won the Champions League. The game against Salzburg, it was just a tester for him to get him to know who the players, because when he came to us, he didn't know the players, and he changed the team. This man Potter is going to be the manager. Yeah, not this season we'll win the Premier League, but next season you watch, he'll win us the Premier League.
Jesus, that's a bold call.
Well, Chelsea Premier League. Okay.
Chelsea win the Premier League next season with Potter. Because do you know what?
We're not.
Of course we are.
No one's winning the Premier League no one else other than Man City is winning the Premier League.
Whether United.
So we got Nkunku, because we're getting Nkunku in January.
And sounds like Vardio as well. Vardio, yeah.
Yeah, then the next year we're getting Rafael Leo. So Nkunku, yeah, I'm not going to say he's going to win the Premier League this season, because Nkunku, soon he adapts to the Premier League, knows the Premier League this season. You watch our space next season, mate. He's going to be the player for it.
Potter needs time, and it's the same thing with Ten Hag. It's a process project that Chelsea fans have.
Our teams are both in a process right now.
Yeah.
Potter won the Swedish league.
In my opinion, I think, yeah.
Yeah, he won the Swedish league. Yeah, when he went to Sweden to manage the Swedish team, right?
Ostersunds.
He did
It's
well
going to
up
be more
there.
hard with Ten Hag with United than Potter with Chelsea, because Ten Hag, mate, he's got to sort the dressing room out. He's got to sort out who the leaks are. He's got to sort out who fits in his philosophy. With Potter, I can see players that already fit his philosophy, but with United, it's a lot, mate. It takes a couple. For me, United winning the league, mate. I would say 2 to 3 years. If we get proper structure and if we write the right players, then maybe 2 to 3 years. But for me, we are far away from our time. So listen, United fans.
Yeah, I know what you say, but with Potter with his experience, when he was at Brighton, he played class with Brighton. He got him top 4 this season. But like 2 seasons, he smashed Man United. He's beaten Tottenham with Brighton. He's beaten Arsenal with Brighton. Right, when Potter was at Brighton. So the guy needs to adapt to Chelsea, and for a minute he's doing well. Yeah. I'm not going to say he's a top level manager for a minute, but he's actually doing well. Lupin, know what I mean? How did the guy lag out? Oh yeah. He's got another stream to go to. Yeah, he's got another stream. But I'm saying, like, the Potter is going to be this season. Yeah, he's going to know his players, but by next season, I'm telling you, bro, it'll do well for us next season. It will do well next season for us. But anyway, Lupin, I've got to go, man, because I've got work in the morning, man. It's like nearly 10 o'clock for me, and I'm obviously in bed at this time, mate.
Yeah, leave your match day. Leave your predictions for all the games happening next week in the private chat.
Bro. Yeah, I will do. Yeah, I'll do it for you now, brother. Do it for you now.
Yep. Yep. I'll read them out.
Yeah. Yep.
And then
Right, Nupin, thank you for letting me join. Thank you for letting me join. Please hit the like button for Nupin, top legend, top lad, well respectful guy. He's funny. Yeah, thanks for letting me join. I'll do it for you now, Nupin. And then
yeah,
next
all
time
the
you're
predictions coming up this week, leave them in.
Yes,
And
I will
then,
do, buddy.
yeah, and then
I will do,
shout out
buddy.
your socials where people can find you and all that.
Yeah, it's easy on my YouTube, Nupin. Just type in Chelsea Dan on YouTube. You'll find me and hit the subscribe. Subscribe. I'll be doing a live show tomorrow at 8 o'clock. AC Milan versus Chelsea on the Champions League. I'll be definitely live for that. We'll be talking about the Chelsea game, why the game's on, the predictions, and the players and all that lot at Chelsea, how we're doing. Basically, it'd be an on-stream going for the AC Milan versus Chelsea. Just come and join my show at Chelsea Dan. If you're all your Chelsea supporters. I have a lot of Arsenal fans in there. They always place the Chelsea game up when I'm showing. Yeah, come and subscribe to me and hit the like button for me and that. As I'm a newcomer on YouTube, you just come along and I'll be doing that tomorrow with OG. I've got a few people coming on. Literally, if you want to come and jump in for that, I know you're welcome to, mate. So yeah, come and hit the like button. Yeah, so
Big up Tony.
Tony's in here. My brother Tony. Tony?
Hey, hello.
Hello, brother.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. What's up? How you doing, man?
I'm all right. Just talking about Arsenal.
Okay, that's great. Nice to meet you, Nippon Shama.
Nice to meet you, Tony. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I heard. I was recommended you. I first heard about you from the Real Talk podcast. Shout out to my man Lee Gunner.
Oh, Real Talk.
You know, Lee Gunner has a podcast.
Yeah. Lee Gunner. Yeah.
Lee Gunner, Kenny Ken, Jeremy Collins. Well, Jez, as he likes to be
Jez
called.
Collins. Yeah.
Yeah, but we all know what Jez is short for.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, big up the Three Musketeers of the Arsenal, by the way. That's my nickname for them.
True. Those guys are legends, you know.
Legends.
But again,
yeah, Tony, my brother, man. Right,
just like I've been telling Dan here, Arsenal is very serious this season. We are very serious this season. See, Dan. I was telling Dan. Dan has been laughing. All true. I've been telling Dan here since the start of the season. I've told Dan that Arsenal is real serious this season. But they're all laughing.
Do you think you win the Premier League, though?
Yeah.
Well, the jury's out for that. But see, how many times does Arsenal Football Club have to prove themselves this season? You know, of course, we had a lackluster performance against Manchester United, but we still had ball possession down there. It was still something to write home about. We challenged them, and it was our boogie place.
Did you win, though?
Go.
Did you win?
Well, in pursuit of a title, you meet bumps along the way. So I take that game as one of the bumps along the way. Even Manchester City, they've already had bumps along the way. That's why they're second. They got absolutely pumped.
City haven't lost a single game.
I clearly understand this, but they've drawn games that Arsenal have been able to win.
Thank you, Lupin. Tony.
They drew against Aston
I want to hear. Good question, brother. Sorry, brother. Yeah, right. You're being a guy. As we know, Arsenal doing well, right? Liverpool, right, are on form this season. Are on form. You expect to beat them. Like I said to you yesterday, Right, Arsenal have done well. You beat them. Yeah.
Shout
The
out,
penalty.
Mr. B. Mr. B for life. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
I've always wanted
So-
you to be my friend on my show.
Tony.
Shout out to
Tony.
you, Mr. B for life.
Tony, do you got to admit? Yeah, you've got to admit the penalty for Liverpool should have been a penalty. The penalty from your end was.
Yeah.
It shouldn't really been a penalty. It was harsh. It was a soft touch. Alexander Trent. Yeah.
Look, he doesn't care. They don't care. They got the 3 points.
Yeah.
And
I know
neither
that.
would we if we were playing Liverpool or any top team like that.
Yeah. But the thing is, the referee, Liverpool got cheated on yesterday by the referee mistakes by the VAR.
Oh, Dan, you're
No,
not doing that.
Okay, Dan, would you care if it was Chelsea in that position?
No.
Would you care?
But the thing is, in a way, if it was a fair game, and it was a fair game on each side, yeah.
Fair or unfair, would you care
wouldn't care.
if the result had gone our way?
I wouldn't care if it was if it happened to them against us, yeah. But you've got to understand, Nupin, yeah. It's a fair. The referee and the VAR for this season, and anyone will agree to us, yeah. It's a shamble. It's a joke. Arsenal men should have got 2 men of the Arsenal men should have got sent off yesterday, right? They should have got sent off. There's clearly a red card for what they did to Diaz and what they did to Alexander Trent. But it was a tough game. Agree, Tony? You there?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm listening. I'm here.
But
Okay,
the thing is,
let him speak now, Dan.
Nupin, I'm placing Tony up for a minute, yeah? Right? I'm placing Tony up for a minute. He reckons they're going to win the league still. And I've told you once again, you said about Nakita, yeah, scored 2 goals in a UEFA Cup, right?
Yeah.
Soapy Cup, the 2 teams that we've never heard of in UEFA.
Yeah.
I would expect it. If he was scoring 25 goals every season,
yeah,
then with your squad on your bench, yeah, you'll be title challengers. But for a minute, Nakita's nothing. He's literally he don't score any goals in the Premier League. Nketiah, Nketiah's nothing, right? He doesn't score any goals in the Premier League. You've got a low
squad player. He's our squad player.
Yeah, and you're talking about that Fieri, yeah. The guy don't hardly get a game for Arsenal. He got subbed on against Liverpool.
Not Vieira.
Yeah,
Fabio Vieira, not Vieri.
Vieira don't hardly get any games in, yeah. But you've got likes of Man City, and you've got likes of Liverpool next season, and you've got the likes of Man United next season, and you've got likes of Chelsea next season. Right? You got all them teams again next season. Can you expect to beat Liverpool again? I don't think you would. If Liverpool gets the players in January to strengthen their squad up,
the way Liverpool are going now, anyone can beat them. The way Liverpool are going now, anyone can beat them.
Yeah, of course they can. But you can't write off Liverpool. They did it last season. They were 10th last season with 25 points away from Man City. But look at them. They came back with the points.
See, Dan, in case you're just being naive or in case you're being deluded about
not being naive, mate.
Yeah.
Not being deluded.
Liverpool are 14 points away from the top. This is a fact. So let's don't be deluded about the facts that are here. Liverpool are 14 points away from Arsenal right now, and Arsenal, I've just put them on a spliff at home.
Yeah.
See, whether you like it or not, we took the 3 points yesterday.
By a penny, Tony. Come on, Tony. You beat them by a penny. That shouldn't have been a penny. It was a soft touch penny. All right. I agree what you're saying. Right. It was a soft touch penny. You beat them by a penny. Right. Even though it shouldn't have been a penny. Like you're saying about Alexander Trent. Yeah. When he had that foul, you're saying situation in the penny, it should have been a penny. I actually went through the highlights and actually watched the game again. And I didn't really watch it, the first time because I was in a rush. But your Arsenal squad, like I said to you before, you don't strengthen your defence, your false 9, and your midfielders. Yeah, you ain't gonna go. You've got to understand. You've got them Liverpool again, and if Liverpool beats you at their ground, And Tottenham beats that. Like, you lost to Tottenham at their ground last season, and if they beat you at their ground, you got Chelsea. Yeah, you ain't gonna smash us. You no way gonna smash us this season.
Look,
No chance.
Look,
You got Man City.
Look, Dan.
Yeah.
Arsenal are our bogey team, so I don't want to say anything about that game.
No, our bogey team's West Ham. Right? West Ham's our bogey team.
Well, I've beaten you twice. I beat you once in 2021 at the Stamford Bridge. I beat you once in 2022 at Stamford Bridge.
We beat us at your
I am your boogie team. I am your boogie team. So whether you
we beat you at your ground.
I am
but
your
Tony,
boogie
we
team.
beat you at your ground.
Dan,
We beat you at your
have
ground.
to allow other people talk, and I will keep quiet
I know.
again for you to talk again for the third
I
time.
know, I'm listening, sorry, I'm listening, my brother, but I'm just saying, we beat you at
I
your
want
ground.
you to get your point across, so I will keep
Yes.
quiet.
Yes. Well, no, but I'm saying,
Become the
we
Dan
beat you
and
at your
Tony
ground.
show, by the way. I'm
Well,
just a bystander.
sorry, listen, I'm just trying to say to Tony, yeah, we beat them at their ground, right, last season, and they beat us at our ground because of the injuries. Yeah, fair dues. But you've got like the best right wing back, Reece James, who's like in form. You've got the likes of Fofana. When he comes back, he's the best centre back in the game for a minute. Yeah, you've got the likes of Koulibaly, Thiago Silva, right? How do you when Nkunku comes to Chelsea after that game when we got you at Stamford Bridge, yeah, Nkunku will be at Chelsea, and if he comes on, mate, it's good. Like we talked before, yeah, he's going to destroy your centre backs. You lost to Man United this season. I understand if you'd beaten Man United.
And who has Chelsea lost to this season? Can you recount to us who Chelsea has lost to this season?
We haven't lost to Man United. We haven't lost to Arsenal.
Okay, Dan, I'll make this simple for you. What are your losses this season?
Well, like I told you before, Tony, my brother, yeah, I love you to bits, yeah. We lost to Leeds, yeah.
Who
like I said,
have you lost to this season? Because you just brought up something about Arsenal.
We lost to Leeds and we lost to
Chelsea,
Southampton.
who have you lost to this season?
Leeds and Southampton. That's the only most teams we lost to.
Good. Leeds and what? Southampton.
Southampton.
Okay, good. I just wanted you to understand, like I wanted you to delude yourself from what you're talking right here. You as a club hasn't played any big club this season. You've just only played Tottenham Hotspurs, and Spurs, you personally don't regard them as a big club. So what are you talking about? You've not faced the Manchester United. You've not gone to Manchester City. Listen, Dan, I kept quiet when you were talking. Should I keep quiet again? Should I keep quiet again?
You talk about ball.
Good. Now, you've not faced Liverpool this season. So what are the ramifications, or from which standpoint are you coming from that makes you feel so proud and so confident that you're actually a title challenger this season? But I do understand that you guys will come good. But I need you to be very, very humble about it, because you with a very, very new coach, you have to tone it down a little bit, Dan. Tone it down a little bit. Oh, look at Manny. You need to tone it down a little bit, Danny boy. Tone it down a little bit. Your team isn't in that first position. Arsenal is in first position, and just relax, calm down. You're at the back of some very, very atrocious losses this season. You're just coming back. You're bouncing back. You have a new coach. Just take it easy. Arsenal have only lost one match to a big team, and which happens to be our boogie team, Manchester United. And we bounced back in Brentford. It shows that we've bounced back. Actually, we have that mental strength which will carry us over into the season. We have a break coming up. We'll take a rest. We'll recalibrate from what has been a very good season, for us. And, we'll take our time and we go game after game. We've played most of our big games now. It's just Chelsea and Manchester City. And we don't play them until, I think, till end of the year or even next year. So what's the fuss all about? And by January, Arsenal would be able to go get some good players and reinforce our team. And it will be all good.
You play November 6th, but for Tony, we lost to Leeds and we lost to Southampton. Like I said to you before, we didn't have like Emmanuel agreed to me and Nupin agreed. We didn't have like Aubameyang there. We didn't have like for Varane there. We didn't hardly have any. We had midfielders playing as a centre back. We had a striker, yeah, as a striker. So yes, we lost to Leeds and we lost to Southampton that season because, like I said, we didn't have our signings, right? We didn't have hardly our signings. So you can't go to that one because we lost to Leeds and because we didn't have the players. We had one of our midfielders playing as a centre back, who ain't even a centre back. So
Yeah.
yes, we lost that game. We lost them 2 games, right?
Yeah.
But as you Arsenal fans, even Manny's told you before, as all couple Arsenal fans, if you think you're going to win the league this season, you are literally deluded, brother. Because I also love
why
you.
We beat Liverpool. We beat Tottenham.
You beat Liverpool.
Spurs took away points from the title winners last season.
Right, Tony.
Of course.
You beat
why can't we hope to win the league this season?
Tony, please, my brother. You beat Liverpool because they wasn't on form. Do you think if the team that had out yet, if they had mid,
are you guys hearing this?
Look, Manny, back me up here. Manny, please back me up. Back me up here, yeah. All right, yeah. Manny, please back me up here, right? And tell Tony.
Yeah. Say what you want to say, Danny boy. I'm here.
Yeah. Right. If Liverpool had the team really strengthened out from the midfielders, right, and actually played as their best form this season, could you tell me, would you have beaten them yesterday?
Yeah, here's the thing. I mean, Tony and I were on a stream with a fellow Arsenal fan and an absolute legend, and we were talking about how, I would say on the balance, we were good value for our win, but we also did have some moments of good fortune. And we also agreed that the way Liverpool was set up, they weren't coming to the Emirates to win. They knew that they could score goals. They knew that they could create chances in the midfield. It's just that defensively, they've been all over the shop this season. But without their defensive woes, there's no way that they would have, lost to Manchester United. There's no way they would have drawn against Fulham and Brighton in those high-scoring games. There's no way they would have had the struggles they've had this season. It's a bit difficult to say whether we would have won on the day, but if I could give you a definitive answer, I could definitely say that in terms of overall experience, in terms of having won things, Liverpool are just a level above us, and we have to make sure that we try and overcome them. And obviously, when they're in form, last season when they were in form and they played us 4 times, we couldn't even buy a goal against them, and we lost 3 times out of 4. So this season they have been in poor form. But I will say again, Dan, that to our credit, we've won the games we were supposed to have won, and Manchester United was an example of how we still have a little bit of tactical naivety and still have a lot of work to do in terms of game management and how to handle some of the bigger moments. And what Odegaard did to Eriksen, I don't care what people will say. Odegaard was stupid under pressure, and he needs to, knock that stuff off. So, again, to answer your question, we would have struggled against Liverpool had they been informed. But now, of course, with their defense all over the shop, They've been pretty easy pickings. I mean, I wouldn't say easy pickings, but they haven't been as formidable as they have been in seasons gone by.
Could you think you could beat them again at Anfield?
Ooh, wow. Hard to say.
Tony, sorry, Tony, you're being a bit deluded to think you're going to beat them again. I don't think you will. But I love you, Tony. You're my brother. I'm off the phone to him and that yet. But the thing is, if you think you're going to win the league this season, you don't buy players in. Like I did before.
I pedal in fact. You can ask Manny here. Of course, me and him disagree in some places, but I pedal with fact. Arsenal is top of that table for a reason. We are there for a reason. We just put Liverpool on a cliff. I don't know how you want to put it. We just beat Tottenham Hotspur, who took points away last season. From the top 4 last season. We're in a good place. We're playing good football.
When did you finish last season, Tony? When did you finish last season?
Results. But Arsenal is not grinding out results like Conte. We are actually putting in performances that actually backs up our results. in the league this season. So why can't we be happy? If Chelsea is beating Brighton and all this Crystal Palace and having laps of Herner, bringing in their wives, having a party on the field as if they won the goddamn FA Cup, why can't I be very, very happy and celebrate that I'm top of the table right now and that we're playing good football, champagne, and sexy football? Why can't we be happy? Like, tell me.
Tony, I'm not dissing out you not being happy about your team, right? I know you're happy. I know you're top number one, right? But there's like the only most straightforward down the line. Yeah, you Arsenal fans are crazy if you think you're going to stay number one this season. You've got the likes of Man City's going to cut. You're going to go to them and they're going to turf you up easy. They'll turf you easy, right?
It's easy to say that. You said that when we're about to play Liverpool.
But Tony, let me speak to
you. Keep talking.
Yeah, but you lost to Man United. If you, I wonder. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a factor.
Say it's the person that lost to Southampton this season.
Listen. Yeah, because we didn't have the players. Well, we did have the players at the top. So I'll give you a factor from it.
Okay, guys. I need to break it up.
Oh my God! Isn't it exhausting for you?
I need to break it up.
New pen.
Break it up now. Because while you two are just firing shots at each other, we've had 3 new panelists join. So I have to say big up to Ollie, Arrest, and Manny.
Ollie, Arrest, big ups, man. Big ups.
No, as in like in this stream, like as in like you know, Tony's the only newcomer on this channel. All of you've been on before.
Yeah.
Tony's my brother, by the way. Tony's my brother, by the way. Me and him
we're brothers. We talk all the time.
We're brothers. We talk all the time. We just like we have a debate. We have a bit of banter. But
you just support the wrong club, mate.
Who?
You.
Me sport. Why would I want to support the wrong club? Because you haven't won it. Because you ain't the European champions. You'll never sing that. You're not a champions winners.
You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that.
Why would I support Arsenal that hasn't won a Champions League in history or a European UEFA? How far will you win the Champions League from? And we won more trophies than you, mate. And we won more trophies than you.
You have no understanding about that. You don't know what it means to go a whole season unbeaten. You'll never understand that.
Oh, is it? Oh, God.
You'll never understand what it feels like to win the Champions League.
And you will never know what it means to be invincible.
My response to that is never say never.
Only Arrest knows how that feels.
It can happen.
Apart from myself and Dan, only Arrest knows how it feels to win a European Cup.
Yeah, no, but listen, all these Arsenal are still deluded. They're going off. They're going all happy. You're going on what you're going on. But you guys are going up. You've got a physical trophy.
Let's just shift away from this.
Wait, Dan, you have to give some credits to Arsenal. You have to give credits. For me, I've always given my credits. For me, about this title thing, for me, I still believe that if Arsenal
9 games.
Consistent, for me, I think if Arsenal are consistent and keep the injury-free players, if they're like this before World Cup starts, me, I think they do have a chance. But for me, consistency is vital for Arsenal. And so far, I'm liking what Arsenal are doing. But title thing, we'll see. For me,
thank you, Thunder Road.
You're talking about Champions League. Who cares about the past?
Thunder Road, God bless you.
But Thunder Road, this guy Thunder Road, he's talking bollocks because he still haven't won the Champions League, and that's nothing. UEFA, you haven't won nothing. You haven't won the goal. You ain't won the Champions League medal. What the UEFA? When have you ever won the UEFA? Come, give me the history, mate. Send me the history of your messages when you've won the Champions League and the UEFA. Then and I will know what you're talking about. You're talking about the old history, weren't even the name of the UEFA or the Champions League. Come back to that one. How old's this guy, man? Flipping now, man. I'm 37 years old. Yeah, I'm 37, yeah. All right, and I know my history, yeah. And I'll tell you what.
I don't care about the history.
Nothing. You haven't got no Champions League, and you still rely on a dumb trophy, flipping Invincibles. Who cares? What? Invincibles, yeah, it's nothing to a Champions League trophy or World Cups Winners' Cup in the whole world. You ain't got the stars on your shirt. When you got the stars on your shirt, then come back to us.
You ain't got
minute,
well, when you go a whole season unbeaten, come talk to me. When you go a whole season unbeaten,
9 games in, Tony.
To me.
9
when
games.
you have a gold Premier League Cup, come talk to me.
It's 9 games.
When you have 14 FA Cups, come talk to me. You guys have no history.
FA Cup, Trophy Cup. FA Cup, we've got more trophies than you in history.
We've got more FA Cups than any other English team.
We have more trophies than you in history.
Dan, you know I'll go toe-to-toe.
We will, mate. Because Man United and Chelsea, Man United and Chelsea got more trophies than you. We've got more trophies than you. I don't give a shit about this. FA Cup's nothing. FA Cup's nothing.
I'm not that kind of gooner that you can,
you know what? You're picking up FA Cup. These guys are, buddy. These guys are happy to win the FA Cup, Trophy Cup. I'm on about the big cups like the Champions League, Tony. Come on, man.
Well, then go a whole season unbeaten. Then come talk to me.
That's invincible. That's nothing. You will have
Champions League.
Then you don't know
went a
football.
whole season without losing a game.
Then you don't know football. If this just came out from your mouth,
football.
Sorry, man, you don't know football.
Well, I do know football, Tony. I do know the football.
Then why are you saying that
it's flat victory?
Are you serious?
Invincible's nothing. It's not a trophy. It ain't a big trophy. Come on, Manny. Back up your side there. Is Invincible's better than the Champions League trophy or the World Cup? Be the best club in the world.
You know, listen. I'm going to have to say this right now. People have asked me which would be better, coming in fourth or winning the Europa League. And what I always say is, this might sound like sour grapes to you, Dan, and you can take it that way. But cup competitions, which is invariably what the European Cup is, like the FA Cup, are basically crapshoots. It's all about which team can win on the day. Whereas, at least in the league, there is a little bit more consistency. So, if I were to choose between, but having said that, of course, given the nature of the Champions League, and of course how prestigious it is, and how a lot of other teams have won that competition and have been able to say, we've scaled that peak and Arsenal haven't, and rightly so. It's hard to say. And the reason why I'm going to base my answer now here is that Invincibles. Okay, so listen, that Invincibles team of 2003, 2004, and I think now, Nippon, you're probably alone. As good as that team was, I don't think any Arsenal fan can hand on heart say that team was quite as good as the in terms of results as the teams in 1991, which won that league, and also because we only lost once that season at Chelsea, and that was because our first choice defense was out injured. And of course, we had double winning teams in 98 and 2002. 2002 was an awesome team. We never lost a game away from home, only having 3 home losses, which were, of course, tight games, but we always picked ourselves up. And over the course of the season, it just goes to show that you can draw a large number of games and still technically end up unbeaten. But we also won more than enough games to win the league that season. So that is an achievement. I'm not going to belittle that. But then compared to something, like the Champions League or the European Cup, which is, the pinnacle of football, I would say that in terms of prestige, I would have the Champions League a little bit higher than the English Premier League. And then, of course, after the Premier League would have the Europa League, because being a European Cup winner just carries that level of prestige to it, notwithstanding the fact that in many ways it's been devalued by more and more teams being added to that. And I wonder if this, if subsequent World Cups will be further devalued if they, God forbid, have a plan to have 48 teams in that. I think 32 is enough, thank you. I think 32 is too much. 24 was a lot better as the way it was. So I think we have to be honest and say that when it comes to European competition, our record has been poor. The only 2 trophies we've won, the Intercities Fairs Cup and the European Cup Winners' Cup, are now discontinued trophies. Since then, I believe we have been finalists in 3 UEFA Cups or Europa Leagues, and we've also been runners-up in 2 European Cup finals, most recently in 2006. And since then, we've never really looked like coming close to scaling that peak. So don't get me wrong, I'm happy with the Invincible win. I'm happy with our league wins. I'm happy with our FA Cup wins. But we haven't been quite able to scale that peak in Europe, and that is something that we really need to do. We need to be honest and look at ourselves. We need to accept that over the years, ever since George Graham, our European record has not been good at all, and that is something that we have to address. That's not me, degrading the club. It just means that we have to be honest with ourselves and say we have to do better. There can't be anything wrong with that. And Chelsea, credit to them, they've taken their chances. It is a bit of a crapshoot. I believe they were lucky to win in 2012 against Bayern Munich. They were, to their credit, good value when they beat Manchester City in, I want to say, 2021 it was.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Yeah, so, but then that's the thing. I mean, Chelsea have taken their... We can crib as much as we want about how you only started becoming a really consistently successful team after Abramovich came in. But, credit to Chelsea. You've taken your chances, and, you've set a recent standard to which we must aspire. And there's no shame as an Arsenal fan in me saying that.
Tony, it's only big love, Bob. I'm only joking with you, so don't ever hate me, all right, man? Don't ever hate me.
No, Dan, come on. We're past that. Come on, bro.
So, Ollie, what are your
it's all love and banter. It's all love and banter. Come
yesterday's win.
Newpin, I love Newpin. Newpin's my brother. I love money, and I love you, Tony. And it's all a bit banter. Don't take anything to heart from me, yeah?
Right.
Nah,
After we get Ollie's take on the Liverpool game, we're going to... Well, I have to be up early tomorrow, so after that, we're going to move on to the predictions. So whoever has a laptop would be handy. The Premier League predictions and the Champions League predictions, and Man United and Arsenal's Europa League predictions.
So, with the Liverpool game, good result. A goal early, it was a good goal. And then, they came back. Was a bit worried when they scored, but then obviously Saka with a goal before half time. And then Firmino always scores against Arsenal. And then the penalty, I've spoken with a Liverpool fan today, and he said that it was a lucky penalty. It was not lucky. It was clearly a foul. And then obviously they scored. But look, I know you're joking, Dan, but what you're talking about earlier is what Tony's trying to tell you is that we're top of the league and that, we've lost one game. And you can't say that we're a bad team or whatever. It doesn't matter about how many European trophies we've won. We've won more FA Cups than the other English team. We've been in a Champions League final and we lost. But it doesn't matter about European. We're top of the league. We've lost one game this season. We've beaten Tottenham, and you can't say we haven't played any big 16s because we just beat Tottenham and we just played Liverpool.
Well,
and I know Liverpool.
For a start, mate.
Can I just say something about Tottenham, though, Ollie? Whenever it comes to the North London derby, the home team always wins.
Yeah,
you guys never beat them at White Hart Lane. They can never buy a win at the Emirates.
Well, yeah, that's the thing with the Man United as well. Man United can talk about, them win at the Old Trafford, but I don't remember the last time they won at the Emirates. The same with Tottenham. I don't remember the last time, 2010, and that's 12 years ago. So
yeah, but Ollie, you've only played 9 games.
Actually, the last time Tottenham won at the Emirates was when they knocked you guys out.
Yeah, was that? Yeah, that was a cup competition. But
that was a cup game. It wasn't a league game.
It still counts. It was.
Yeah, I know, but it's still not a professional Premier League game.
It's not a league game. I insist.
It doesn't. It was still a North London derby at the Emirates.
It was still a North London.
Doesn't matter if it was in the league or.
See, Tony, you played a cup game, but it was still not North London derby. You can't, no matter what Nupin said, it's right. It's still North London.
Nipping.
Well, it doesn't matter because they are still shit anyway.
Games here, we'll
loads of trophies, so it doesn't mean a thing. Because even the trophies, they didn't win it.
At what point in this stream did I say that Tottenham are a good team? At what point did I say that?
Never.
Exactly. This is what gets me about some people. That whenever I start defending a team, they think I'm automatically saying they're a good team.
No, you can see, yeah, you can legitimately say that Tottenham is a good team.
They're
They
not.
are actually, they have
They're
good
not.
players. I
They're
have
not.
no problem accepting the
They're not a
fact
good team.
that they are a good team. They're actually a
They're not a
credible
good
team.
David.
I see them taking the top 4 spot this season, but are they
You do?
superior? Yeah, I actually see them, coming fourth this season, and that's
After
because of the
playing that shit
caliber of
football.
players that they have. Because they do have a Kane, they have a Richarlison who could spark up the light and create chaos wherever he goes. They still have a Son who can turn up the notch at any time in the season. So they do have good players that can influence a team and galvanize a team towards a top 4 push. And they've done it season in, season out. They still have a Bentancur, they still have a Kulusevski who could spring up a surprise at any time. So credibly, they have a team that can turn out top 4. But to win the league, it's a shot quite ahead of them.
Okay, Tony, can I ask you a question? Why is it every single season Michael King, Gary Lineker, Alan Shearer, Ian Wright, Sol Campbell, Bobby Fulton, right? All them top legend players, right, have said Tottenham a worthless team every season and not good as a team, right? And they never get into a Premier League seat challenging title. Only one guy who sticked up for Tottenham is Jamie Carragher. Jamie Redknapp sticks up for Tottenham, saying they are a good team. But
obviously,
you're always
because he supports
and
them.
Gary Neville, Lupin, Gary Neville, all them.
What?
Gary
Neville sticks up for Tottenham.
Yeah, saying that they're not a good team to be a title challengers for the Premier League and to be in the top 4. Last season they got top 4 by lucky, yeah. But yes, Tony, you are doing well this season. Don't get me wrong, you are number 1, but you've had 9 games in. 9 games in. All right.
Well, imagine I've lost those 9 games. What will you say? Arsenal are shit, isn't it?
Can we tell you something, Tony? We told you.
No. Answer that question. If I
1.
lost the 9 games, what would you have said? Arsenal are shit.
2 months,
Isn't it what you would say? No, yes or no?
What?
If I had lost 9 games or 7 games this season, what would you have said?
Tony,
wouldn't you have said Arsenal is shit? So okay, good. You're numb now. You can't talk. But when of this 9 games, we're on a winning streak of 8 games in the league, and we're top of the league right now. Why aren't you giving us the props that we deserve? Why do you want to shit on us at every turn you get? Why?
Tony, can I ask you a question? Did Chelsea last season was number 1 for over 3 months, top in 3 months? Did we go off?
It doesn't matter where anyone is. This season we're on top.
The Premier League? No,
we are the team to beat.
When we was number 1, in the Premier League last season, Manny, did we big up saying we was going to win the league that season? No, we didn't. I don't
recall. No.
Thank you. So, Tony, you've played 9 games in. We was top number 1 for 2 months. 2 months, number 1 last season. Right?
It doesn't matter. You bottled it. You bottled it.
More points than Liverpool. But when we got injuries and we didn't buy no players in January, we started losing points.
Excuses. You weren't just good enough.
Fans started bigging up saying we was going to win the Premier League. No, we didn't. Yes, you've had 9 games, 9 wins. We did it last season unbeaten. Up on top number 1.
You bottled it. That's why you didn't become champions.
We weren't praising that was going to win the Premier League. Yes, you had 9 games in, Tony, and you're top number 1. We'll see where you end after Christmas time.
Yeah, now you see. That's in the future tense.
And if you're number 1 at the Christmas, for 3 months, and you could beat Liverpool next season, and you could beat Tottenham next season, I'll come down yours to Finland. I'll buy you a meal, and I'll say, Tony, you've won the league. That's the deal, yeah, my brother? It ain't gonna
No
happen.
problem. Till
It's not
then,
gonna
no
happen.
problem.
Manny's got sense. Please, Manny. I love Tony to bits, but Tony, yes, you are happy that you're number one for me. We was not happy when we was number one for 2 months, but we knew we weren't going to win the league. That's last year.
Well,
So you
that's
can't
you.
come
I'm a
out and say
different kind
win
of
the league
fan.
this
I'm a
season.
different kind of fan. I didn't say we were going to win the league last season. I didn't say it last 2 seasons.
No, but
There's a
the season.
reason to why I said this
Guys,
season we are going
I
to
have
win.
to end the stream soon.
Sorry,
can-
Lupin. Sorry, bro.
so whoever has a laptop, can they please bring out the Europe the UCL predictions?
You two got a laptop. Tony, can you do it for me at all, please, brother? Because I'm on my phone.
I'm literally on my phone right now.
Oh, are you on your phone?
Manny, are you on your laptop?
Yeah, listen, I'll get it done. Let me just go to the BBC site and find out the matches for
Okay,
that.
Manny,
Okay.
can you do that for
Yeah.
me, please, brother?
Yeah, I'm getting that done, mate.
Manny will do it for me and Tony. Just put the
Yeah,
results
sure.
in for me.
Right, so let me just take a look at the scores and fixtures. I have to go for Tuesday's game, and this just in: Villa and Forest have drawn. Awful performance by both teams, frankly. I mean, neither of those teams can really do much this season, but yeah, I've got the page. So is this predictions for the Champions League alone, or just the Premiership as well?
Okay, the Champions League, Arsenal and Man United in the Europa League, their games, and then the Premier League.
So when you say the Champions League, you mean all of the games, right? Including Real Madrid, Barcelona, everyone else?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to have to make a Word file here. Trying to do what I can. Stupid computer's been giving me a lot of problems.
Okay, no worries.
Tony, you on my stream tomorrow?
You said?
Are you coming on my stream tomorrow?
I actually thought this was your stream. I didn't know it was Nippon's stream. It was later I found out, but it's okay. It's all love. Nippon, I've already sent you request on Instagram. I followed your channel already, so
yeah, I'm on my phone, so I can't follow you back until I've ended the stream.
It's okay. Yeah, I just said it for you to know, so you could end me when you could subscribe later on when you.
Yeah, Nippon. One thing you need to do, mate, is that you need to upload more photos of your cooking onto that other channel of yours, Nippon Reviews Cuisines. I know that you're working right now in the restaurant. I know that you. I've seen a few of your photos on Twitter. You've got to put those on the ground.
Yeah, videos. As in, like I review cuisine, so that's not. I don't want to do it as my own cooking either, so that I don't want it to look biased.
Okay. Yeah.
Lupin, you should do that, man. You earn big loads of subscribers. If you're a good cooker, if you're a good chef, you want to do that, bro. You'll get.
I'll probably create a separate page for that. I'll probably create a separate page for that.
Subscribers. If you do that, bro, trust me. I know a guy, right, who's a really good chef, He used to have a social media Instagram, and he never used to do it, and he plays Call of Duty, and the guy's now he's a famous chef. That's what you should do, that, bro, man. If you're a good cook, you need to spread that out onto your Instagram, and a lot of people will follow you. Won't they, Tony? A lot of people.
True, I do agree.
Because a lot of people like cooking, and they like to cook. And what kind of foods you doing? You take pictures of it. Trust me, you'll get loads of sponsors and loads of followers on your Instagram.
Right.
I would do it, my brother. I would. If Tony did that work, I would say to Tony as a brother to do it. And Manny, anyone in this world, if you guys know how to cook and you're doing a chef like what Nippon's doing, put it on your Instagram so people can subscribe to you, because you'll get loads of followers.
Do I agree?
And especially and stream it on YouTube. When one day you're not at work and you're at home for 3 days, go on your YouTube and just put it down, talk about your food, what you're cooking, because you'll get a bit, you'll go to a bigger fan, my bro, and I think a big respect to you. I'm a good cook, I'm a brilliant cook, But I used to work as a chef when I was a kid, right? And then I used to love chef. Then I started doing my bathroom kitchen thing. But I could cook, but I wouldn't do that kind of stuff, yeah. But if you're a good chef, man, and you know what to do, go spread it out, bruv. That's the best thing to do it, Nupig, because you'll get loads of followers.
Thanks. Right. Anyway, champion the predictions, and then I've got to end
listen. Yeah. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to oh Christ alive. So we've got 16 Champions League games and the 2 Europa League games, right?
Yeah.
I'm preparing this thing and I'm going to send it to you. Yes. So we've got the matches, we've got each prediction, and we'll also have the actual results so that we can tabulate it. So,
Yes.
It just occurs to me I should have made an Excel file. God, I'm such an idiot.
And don't worry now.
Yeah. So number of rows. Let it be 19. Yeah. And number of columns. 6. Okay. So. Right. So it's just among the 4 of us, is it?
Yeah, 4.
Okay, cool. It's worked out well. So match, Nippon.
Yep. Oh.
Danny Boy. Tony C.
Yep.
And Manny T. Okay, so Zagreb against FC Red Bull Salzburg.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Zagreb.
Okay, Danny Boy.
I'll go 2-0.
For who? You go 2-0 for who, Chelsea, then?
For Salzburg.
Sorry,
which team is it first?
It's Dinamo Zagreb, the home team, against Salzburg.
A 1-1 draw.
All right. Tony.
I think Salzburg will win 2-1.
Okay, and for me as well, I'm also going to go for a 2-1 win. I think Zagreb overachieved when they beat Chelsea, so we will save that for, yeah.
Okay, I think is that why a lot of people are thinking Zagreb will do stuff because they beat us at their ground?
Yeah, I mean, look, we've seen a lot of teams overachieving in all competitions, whether it's the Premiership or the damn Champions League, and that's a nice segue into this game: AC Milan against Chelsea.
There were beat last weekend though, because that goal when Salzburg was 1-0 up, the other team scored a goal and they said it was offside, even though it weren't offside. So that's why I thought I'll go for a 1-1. But you guys might say it's 2-1, but I think it'd be a 1-1 draw because that Zagreb is quite a good team, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Shoot, I'm locked in.
Which one's next, man?
Yeah, which one's next is the AC Milan game against Chelsea at the San Siro.
I'll go first. Yeah, it'd be 3-1 Chelsea.
All right. Tony, you're next.
Yeah. Who are playing?
AC Milan against Chelsea at the San Siro.
That's a tough one. I would say a draw, 1-1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up with Mr. Sharma? Is he okay?
I got locked in a car park. I got locked
in
the car park I was parked in. They closed at 10:30.
Ouch.
Awful. I mean, if there's one thing worse than...
I'm safely out, though. I'm safely out. The parking attendant let me out.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay. So your prediction for AC Milan against Chelsea, Nippon.
Head says 3-1 Milan. Heart says 2-1 Chelsea.
I have to go with your heart here. 2-1 Chelsea. And for me, I'm also going to go with a 2-1 for Chelsea because I just think it might be at the San Siro, but Chelsea quite simply look the better team. They look stronger. AC Milan will try and strengthen, but I think Chelsea have the measure of them. Yeah, so next game, Celtic against RB Leipzig.
Who's first on that one? Me? Well, are we going?
Yeah, whoever wants to go first, just to say your name and we'll go first.
Chelsea Dan says I'll go with RB Leipzig 3-0 because Nkunku's on form.
Oh yeah, and Celtic absolutely looking utter disarray. Nippon, I know you despise the Celts. What's your prediction?
What's the other team?
Leipzig.
Leipzig. Is it at Celtic Park or
Celtic Park?
Ground?
No, they already played at Leipzig, and Leipzig creamed them. I think it was 4-1 or 3-1. I forget which.
I'm going to say Celtic 1, Leipzig 4. Come on.
Oh.
Come on,
Tony.
you Red Bulls.
Yeah, I'll go with Celtic on this one because people who go to Celtic Park, usually regret going down there most times. So I'll give it to 2-1 to Celtic.
Exciting.
That's true.
Well,
I listened to Tony there. I didn't know it was at Celtic's ground. If it was at Celtic, they're hard to play at their ground, isn't it, Tony?
Yeah. Again, they have hostile. They have a very, very hostile fan base. It's like they don't
Danny boy,
waver.
If you want to change it, go ahead, brother. I've got you.
Yeah, can I change it to Celtic to 2-1?
Ooh, we've got some very brave predictions here. Well, there are going to be goals in this game, but Celtic do look defensively all over the shop. Desmond.
I just realised I didn't know they was out at home. And when Tony said about Celtic, they're hard to play at their ground, isn't it, Tony?
They're very hard. They have vociferous fans too, so it's going to be a shouting grudge match down there.
All right, so the next one is Shakhtar Donetsk against Real Madrid.
I'm going. This could be a banana skin for Real Madrid. I'm not gonna lie. But no, I'm going for a. You know what? I'm going to go with a banana skin result. I'm going to go 2-2.
Don't you mean Desmond?
Yeah, Desmond. A Desmond. I'm going for a Desmond.
What about you, boys? Danny boy.
Shakhtar played well against them last week. Lucky to try. They nearly could beat them last week. I don't know if they did beat them last week or Real Madrid just got the winning goal. I think Real Madrid will probably smoke them. I reckon it'll be 3-0 Real Madrid.
Okay, Tony.
I think it will be 4-0 Madrid.
Yeah. 3-0, 4-0.
I'm going to go for a very conservative 2-0. I definitely don't believe that Ancelotti will want to, exert his players too much, but he has them playing efficiently, so yeah. Next game, FC Copenhagen against Manchester City.
6-0 Man City.
Yee! Any boy?
I guarantee you.
Tough. I'll go 4-0.
But friends don't lie.
Who's watching TV in the background?
Me. That's why I'm muting my mic.
Oh, brilliant.
Turn the TV down, mate. I don't want to get cancelled.
Yeah, good call. Tony, what about you, brother?
I would say 4-1 Man City.
Okay. For me, 3-0. I definitely don't think on the away day he will want to really exert his boys that much. So Yeah. So Wednesday, the 12th of October. I'm just copying these things down.
But they do have squad depth, right?
Who?
Man City, right?
Goes without saying. Goes without saying. I mean, that's not even a question worth asking, and you know that. Yeah. So, okay. So the next game is Borussia Dortmund against Sevilla. Mr. Sharma, what's your prediction?
Is it at the Signal Iduna Park or?
Yes, at the Iduna Park.
Okay. I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
Okay, so 1-1 at the Iduna Park. Danny boy, you're next. Dortmund against Sevilla.
I'll go 2-1.
Tony?
I'll go 2-1 too. Also.
Very close calls. 2-0 for me. Sevilla just look a team in, I wouldn't say in disarray, but I really don't think they're organized. Okay, Maccabi Haifa against Juventus. Nippon.
Is the match happening in Israel or in Turin?
The Turin match was already played. It's in Israel now.
I am going for a 2-1 Juventus win.
Okay, 1-2. It might be a tough game for you then. Tony.
Yeah?
Maccabi Haifa against Juventus.
Juventus 2-1.
Okay, I think this time around mucked up by not getting you, Danny boy, but you're next. Haifa against Juventus.
I'll go 1-0 with the other team. I think Juventus will lose that.
You think Haifa's going to win that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bold call. That's a bold...
Juventus not in form for a minute.
For me, 2-0 to the old lady.
Yeah.
To the old lady.
Now the next game, Paris Saint-Germain against Benfica.
Paris Saint-Germain against Benfica. I haven't done a banana skin result yet, have I?
Yes, you have. I think you mentioned that the Donetsk Madrid game would be
I said that would be a draw. I'm going for a full-on upset here. Wait, is it in Benfica's ground or the Stade de whatever they play?
It's the Parc des Princes.
Parc de France. I'm still going to go for an upset here. I'm going for a 2-0 Benfica win.
Wow. I mean, I don't really rate Gianluigi Donnarumma and Sergio Ramos that much, but that is a big call. Danny boy, you're next, brother.
Benfica beat them on their day. PG was come back, so that'd be 2-0 PSG.
Okay. Tony.
Yeah. 3-1 PSV.
Yeah, so Paris Saint-Germain will need a win, but Benfica will be tough opposition. So 2-1 to the Frenchman. The next game is, now we've finished Tuesday's games, we're on to Wednesday's games. Napoli against Ajax Amsterdam in Naples.
Well, okay, at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona.
Yeah.
Guys, I have a show somewhere else now. I have to cut it in between. So I'll be leaving now, please, guys.
David.
Tony,
David,
if you
Shout out your channel before going, Tony.
You said what?
Shout out your channel before going.
Oh, okay. Everyone, thank you very much. It's nice for Nippon, to have me here. Manny is my brother already. Chelsea Dan is my brother too. With these guys, we do shows together. And Nippon, is nice to meet you. I'm an Arsenal fan. Guys, you can add me on Tony Cloud Gunner TV. Manny is a regular on my show. We do stuff together. I'm a positive gunner, and I always believe that Arsenal is going to be very, very different this season. So if you believe in the Gunners and you believe in anything, good football this season, just join me. Join me. Come see Manny there. Come see Chelsea down there most of the time. And let's just talk good football. Have see good and great guests, who come around, and just add me on Tony Cloud Gunner TV on YouTube, Tony Cloud Gunner TV on Instagram, and Tony Cloud Gunner on Twitter. So let's just do it. Mr. B for life. I've been looking for you because there was a comment you put somewhere, and I really liked it. Your football, so please add me on my channel. I want you to come to my shows too. So let's do it. And Nippon, thanks for the opportunity to come to your show. God bless you, my brother. I just have to show up here and show up there a little bit, then I go to sleep because I have work early in the morning tomorrow. Thank you,
Hey,
Nippon.
Tony.
And,
Tony, I tried to ring you earlier, but I thought he was busy. But come to my show tomorrow. Yeah, because I think Manny's going to be there. If you can, Manny, if you could turn up to my show tomorrow.
Yeah,
at 8 o'clock.
I'll look into it. I mean, I don't want to promise anything, but I should. I will certainly try. Yeah. Cheers.
Okay, bro. Okay, man. All right. Hey, big up to you, brother Tony, man. All the best, man, and stay safe.
Big up.
All the best, brother.
Yeah.
Big up to you, brother.
Dan, listen, just send me the link, all right, and I will definitely confirm whether I can make it or not.
Yes.
You sent me a link today. Was that for today's show, or what was it? What's the story?
No, that's for tomorrow.
What's the crack? What's the bleeding story?
Okay,
Shout
guys,
out
take
Del
care.
Boy.
Nippon, I sent you. You can also, subscribe to my channel. I've subscribed to yours already. You can add me on Instagram. I've already sent you requests on both of your accounts. So have a nice time. Thank you very much, and it's nice to see you, brothers, again.
Yeah, sure, bro.
Yeah, cheers.
I'll quickly do the Napoli game, Manny, because I've got OG show. He's texted me saying, "Are you coming on the show for a bit?" And I said, "Yeah, we'll come on the show for a bit."
Yeah, listen. Look, I'll tell you what. I will complete this file with Nippons and my predictions, and I will send you this file and send Tony this file. Fill everything out and just give it back to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I will do, bro. I will do.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Nippon, thanks for letting me join your show, man. Big up to you, brother. See
up.
you driving. Hope you stay safe driving. Thanks for letting me join in.
I've parked now.
Okay. Once you're on a WhatsApp group, just send the link to your Instagram on the WhatsApp group, on our WhatsApp family group thing. Then I will follow you on Instagram. Manny, I've asked OG to get you into our WhatsApp group. If you've got WhatsApp, he's going to send you the link to say you come into our WhatsApp group with Tony and all that lot.
I'll look into that. I mean, I'm not too fond of the WhatsApp. I mean, just maintaining Instagram and Twitter will be enough for now. But if I feel like joining in that WhatsApp group, I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, bro, man. All right. All the best. Thanks very much. Chat. Please hit the like button for Nippon, man. He's the top legend and so's Money. All the best, you guys. All the best. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you as always. So it looks like it's just you and me, Chelsea and Arsenal, and two Indo-Englishmen here. So what was your prediction for Ajax against Napoli? I mean, that would be at Naples.
Yeah, I went for a 2-1 win to I don't know what to the Blues. I don't know what they call them.
Napoli.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go for a 2-0 win as well because I think Ajax do have some problems and Napoli look unstoppable. Rangers against Liverpool. I wonder what your heart says this time.
It's at the Ibrox, isn't it?
Yep, at Ibrox.
Heart says 2-2 because Liverpool have been pants. And my head says 2-1 Liverpool.
So what are you going with?
2-2. I'm going with my heart.
Okay. And for me, I'm going to have to go with a 2-0 win. A repeat of the score at Ajax because Rangers were quite awful, frankly. Sorry about that, Nippon. But Leverkusen against Porto at the Bay Arena.
At the Bay Arena. 2-1 Leverkusen. Xabi Alonso to get his first win.
Okay. I'll go for a 2-1 as well. Barca against Inter. This is the crunch. Inter beat Bayern. Barcelona want revenge. But what was your prediction?
Then Barcelona getting no revenge. 2-1 to 2-1 Inter. It's at the San Siro, isn't it?
No, this time it's going to be at the new camp.
Oh, at the Spotify camp. 2-1 Inter Milan.
Yep, you read down. But for me, this could very well be an interesting game. I'll go for a 2-1 win for Barca, sticking my neck out here. Now, Victoria Plzen against Bayern Munich.
7-0 Bayern. No chance for the Czechs.
Maybe 3-1 for Bayern for me. Lisbon against Arsenal.
Lisbon versus who?
Arsenal or Marseille.
Marseille.
And it'll be in Portugal.
2-1 Marseille. With ex-Gunner Matteo Guendouzi scoring the winner.
Wow, nice. Marseille do seem to be recovering, although they are stop-start. Sporting Lisbon aren't really that good of a team. But yeah, I'll go for a 2-1 for Marseille as well. Tottenham against Frankfurt at the Tottenham Stadium.
At White Hart Lane.
Mhm.
I'm going for a 2-1 win to the London team.
That London team. 2-0. I don't think Frankfurt will have much to offer. Atletico Madrid against Club Brugge.
Atletico versus Bruges. 3-1 Atletico.
Bruges beat Atletico, so this could be interesting. But it'll probably be a tight 2-1 win for Madrid. Morata has to score. Bodo Glimt versus Arsenal. Your prediction?
Bodo versus Arsenal. It's in Norway now, isn't it? You guys have already
Yep.
played them at the Emirates.
Yep.
3-1 to the Arsenal.
I'll take that scoreline too, my friend. And now United versus the team from Cyprus at Old Trafford.
United versus Nicosia. 3-1 United.
Okay. I'll go for a 3-1 too. No clean sheet for De Gea, but that's it. So what I'm going to do is I will send you this file on Twitter. You email it to Chelsea Dan and Tony Claude and get their predictions and fill it out. This will be your responsibility now, yeah?
I don't have their emails. That's the thing.
No, send it to them on Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So is there anything else you want to say?
No, just thank you for coming on. And also before you go, shout out your channel.
No channel. I just come on different channels on YouTube. Obviously yours. I keep mentioning yours. Thank you for having me. Good to be here as always. Also, shout out to Del Boy Gunner TV, S Featley TV, Oris Talks Football, Hanno's Coach Corner, the football. I mentioned that King's Football Show, and quite a few others. Also, Tony Claude Gunner TV. I just got off a stream with him as well. We were chatting with the legend that is Kenny Ken. You'll also find me on a few other podcasts elsewhere on YouTube. Just catch me whenever you can. Twitter, Thangatherai1981. Instagram, Manny Thangatherai1981. So you get the connection. It's my surname or full name and then my year of birth. And once again, I just have to say thank you all for you just bringing me on these streams, allowing me to talk and putting myself out there. It's good fun, and the more I do this, the better I get. So take care of yourselves. Have a good evening. Peace, and I'm out. And you, Mr. Sharma, go home safely.
Yeah. And you can find me on all those channels below. And you can also find me on Grizz Khan TV as a regular caller. You can also find me on Worldwide Chelsea as a regular panelist. Big up both of those channels. Subscribe to both of them if you haven't already. And with that being said, I shall see you all in the next video. Peace.